Are you looking for your first serger? This one could become your new best friend. I'm not kidding you. This is the Husqvarna Viking Amber S-100 serger. It is fantastic and it's really great for beginners. Now this has your standard, 4 spools of thread, easy to adjust tension dials, and it's got standard controls on the right, stitch length, differential feed, everything that you're accustomed to in a serger. But I want to tell you something special about this. This is the easiest serger I have ever threaded, and if you've threaded a serger before, you know it can be a challenge. But why is this one so simple? Well, first of all, on the inside, we've got the color-coded diagram, and you see that on most sergers. However, are you ready for this? This little lever pops open. The entire front opens up. This face is entirely accessible to you. I've never seen one that's this simple. That to me is worth the entire serger, honestly. It comes with a very simple waist tray as well. I just push it in here and clip it in. That's it. Now watch as I sew a beautiful seam and have my trash collected at the same time. It's like magic. There you go. My trash is in there, and we have a beautiful stitch. Now the other great stitch is you can regulate your stitch length, okay? With a simple button on the side, simple knob. It's already set to 2.5 millimeters. That's a standard setting for any sewing machine. And I'm going to show you the difference in these stitch lengths. Oh, wait, we go up to 5 on this one. How do you like that? Now I want you to see this. These are the stitch lengths. You can see it's very wide at the beginning here, right? That was a 5, a 4, a 3, a 2, and a 1. Even the close together stitches are just really impressive. I really, really love that. Now, there's some unique features about this thing too. One of the coolest things is it's a seam guide right here. You can just push in and out. It's got markings. One side goes in the eighths, like a 3/8, 5/8, 7/8, mostly for people that sew apparel. And the other side of it is like 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, more for quilters. So this can be a great seam guide for you. You can just push it left and right, very easy to do. There's also a very unique feature on this thing. It's a knife guide. You know, our knife is the thing that cuts the fabric as we push it through. This knob here, if I turn it, I can turn it both ways and I will actually move the knife either closer to my fabric or further away from my fabric. When we open up this face, here is the knife right here. But to disengage the knife, this knob, we push it in and turn it down. I have disengaged my knife all the way. You can close this up and continue to serge. It just won't cut that material off. And then you just push it in and raise it back up, and the knife is engaged. A rolled hem is a great feature on a serger. And when do you use a rolled hem? I'll tell you, I made a table skirting a few years back for a small round table. It went to the floor. Well, when you have that much material, you've got to hem it up around the floor. And I'm like, how in the world do I want to do that? Rolled hem was my answer. Took to my serger, did the rolled hem. It was beautiful. So here's how you do it, and here's what it will look like. On this machine, first of all, you have to remove your left needle and your left spool of thread. So I've already done that. You're going to open your side door, and there is a little piece here sticking out. It looks like a little knife or a little pointer. That's called the stitch finger. The stitch finger has to be pulled out for rolled hem to work. So you just grab hold of it and you pull it out. It looks like a little dagger almost. It's kind of funny. Now, when you do this the first time, seriously, put it back in, find the slot that it came out of. Do that a couple of times because this is not something you use all the time. So if you're doing a nice, beautiful rolled hem and you're finished and you forget to put that in, you're going to wonder why your serger isn't working correctly, for the other stuff. I'm going to remove it, which is what we need to do. I can close the front. Close my front door as well. We're going to turn the lower looper, we're going to tighten it up. That's the green knob on the right. It's set at a 4, but I want to roll it up to a 7. And then on the right, where we had our stitch length at 2.5, there's a setting with the letter R for rolled hem. I'm just going to turn it to R. There we go. And then we're ready to do it. So watch this. It takes a little longer to go through the serger because it's got so many stitches in it, okay? But look at this. Look at this beautiful rolled hem across the top. That's how you could finish lots of unfinished edges and fabric to keep them from fraying. You can also tighten this up. You can see some white in here. I just went to number 7 just so you can kind of see how tiny these stitches are. You can get even closer on that if you want to get them right next to each other. Rolled hem, it's a must for a serger, and this little Amber S100 does it beautifully. So let me tell you, this whole thing, this little guy here is a winner. I think it deserves a spot in your sewing room. I hope you agree, and I hope you'll go to sewingpartsonline.com and check out the Husqvarna Viking Amber S100 serger. And happy sewing.